that anybody would do it. But then we look at a game like Melee that is incredibly technical, and people have just put the time in it to be able to master everything.
Yeah, funny you even mention that because Razo is one of the most technical, like, Peach players and players in general. Like, actually practices the turn-up locks, turn-up nair locks pretty consistently. Yeah, actually, like, in tournament, he's like one of the most consistent people I see pull it off.
So be an interesting matchup. I'm interested to see how Razo deals with Sonic's speed, because Sonic is just such a faster character than Peach is.
Well, Razo's actually really experienced in this matchup because of Meteor, another really strong Sonic player in SoCal. He even has a few set wins on Phoenix's Sonic, which is one of the best Sonic in SoCal too. So going into it, honestly, he's just really good at positioning his hitboxes around spin dash. That's normally what you want to do against Sonic if they're going to just approach from pretty much full screen with spin dash. Just have a long-lasting move to beat it out. I'm looking for Peach. Her dare is long-lasting and it combos into fair. So, I don't know, Razo's is really good at staying alive in this matchup, I feel. Like, avoiding most of the things that Sonic just gets away with.
And catching that air dodge with the nair. And we're going to have a ledge trap situation right now. Let's see what Razo does with it. And LightSpeed recovering to that platform. Very safe option.
Yeah, I mean, Razo recognizes too in like that situation where he goes to retreat to the platform. He doesn't actually have to chase him really. He can just stay on stage and wait for him to do something.
He's still in an advantageous situation. I don't even think that Peach is fast enough to be able to chase Sonic to that platform. So smart on Razo staying in that. Oh, and killing with dare at the top.
Yeah, that's another thing that Razo, well, not dare like usually, but if the Sonics overextend with up air, like from spring at the top, he actually just up B's them if they miss. They just die really early at the top. So yeah, like you gotta be careful going for that. He does get the back air though. Sonic's back air actually doesn't. The strong part of the hitbox lasts the entire time. So like, you know how most moves, like if they last like a decent long time, the damage and knockback is weaker. It doesn't really like matter for Sonic. Yeah. So even if he gets like a late back air, it can still just kill you. But Razo, decent job here, maintaining his lead. Not really putting himself in a position where he can just get killed. Like the damage that LightSpeed's getting isn't leading to like long combos or like edge guards or early juggles that can send him off the top at early percent to kill. So yeah, Razo's just chilling pretty much.
So yeah, I saw LightSpeed get that combo a little earlier, and he just kind of let Razo back. I think if he were to pressure Razo more in disadvantage, he could be a little more in the lead right now, or at least have this even. Oh, and Razo not fooled by that cross up.
Nope. That was a really good reaction
just
there.
Smacks him with his butt and ends it.
Yeah, Razo's too experienced in this matchup to fall for a lot of basic Sonic things, I feel. I don't even know. I feel like Sam Sora expresses a lot of its distaste in fighting Sonic with Peach, but I feel like all the other Peaches do decently well in this matchup. So I don't know if it's other Sonics that Sam Sora like struggles with are just way more defensive to where they can't just space dare like and float from like mid-range and wait for spin dash. Maybe that's why Razo's having an easier time, because LightSpeed just hasn't figured out how to deal with that. Really? Like the dare spacing from Peach. I think that's his main struggle, really. Like once Razo starts floating in the air from a certain distance, yeah, LightSpeed hasn't really been able to hit him out of it. He's just kind of expecting to try and catch the landing, and Razo's just mixing up his landing option really well.
And he keeps getting hit by these dares. And you are correct. It's can lead to a lot of damage with Peach. Probably the worst move to get hit by though is that down tilt.
Yeah, down tilt's also pretty scary. Just because a lot of people tech it, and Razo's gotten, I don't know, he's gotten so good at reading people tech the down tilt that he can still get combos from it. I like the up air though. I think that's going to be LightSpeed's main thing he wants to use to actually get under like Peach and start you know, some offense stuff.
Yeah.
Like the full screen spin dash has just been getting like completely intercepted for the most part. Oh. Yeah, that was really solid from Razo.
Alright, oh god. So yes, Razo, again with the lead, forcing LightSpeed to approach, taking a lot of the advantage that Sonic is able to have.
Yep. It sounds crazy, but like in situations like this, especially how LightSpeed's playing.
Oh no, big damage coming in.
Oh, he didn't get the
looks like
proper hit of the turnip he wanted to actually get the footstool from that. But yeah, you saw things like that. Like Razo goes for that in tournament all the time. But yeah, it's hard to, it's weird to say this, but Sonic, the way LightSpeed's playing, when he's behind like this, he's just really been struggling to approach. Like he's basically just getting camped out. And since he hasn't really been able to maintain stage control or like a solid lead, Razo's just been able to hang back and wait for him to kind of hang himself.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this counter pick too, because just doesn't have a lot of platforms to retreat to. But I guess I mean that's something you want if you're winning. But
yeah, I think that's
LightSpeed's been struggling.
Yeah, that might have been LightSpeed's like plan. Oh, nice.
Oh wow, catching the side B with the bear there.
Yeah, that was good.
Closing it out.
But that might have been LightSpeed's plan. Like if he does get the lead, he can have more room to just kind of run away from Razo. But I think Razo also recognizes that, so he's been trying to keep his advantage and not really let LightSpeed get control.
These spin dashes are out of control, man.
Nice.
Alright, so we got a down
grab. Razo's not going to go for anything that can just flat out lead to a kill, but he's getting all his 3% and hanging back every time he gets a hit. Like he'll hit him out and then just way back at the other side of the stage. Space it down there. Get up to the float cancels. He's not getting us up thrown here just because he has such a low percent. Wow.
Razo showing off a little tech.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't think Razo is feeling pressure at all. Yeah, he just closed out with the full cancel fair. Just really